to do something. We can even talk about, this is very applicable, whether it's business related, growing in like your leadership, or even fitness related. You know, if you wake up every single day and you continue to do the same thing, you're going to get to the same destination. You're not going to change at all.
Right.
But if you learn to change certain things throughout the course of your day and create the disciplines that you need, and you're not afraid to try and you're not afraid to fail, that is when your final destination will change. You know, I oftentimes, like, I have people, they all, you know, you think about it like, we can talk about like the World Series, right? Every team starts at the beginning of the season. They want to be there at the World Series. That's their goal. What's your goal? You come like the coach is like, oh, like, we're going to be the next World Series champs. We're going to be in the World Series. We're going to be the champion. You know, you never go to like a major league, sports team and they're like, oh, we don't care. We're just here just to, you know, like, it doesn't matter. You know,
Just to play ball.
everybody wants to win, right? But the difference is the discipline that you have, and knowing that like you have to do something different than what you've been doing, because if you don't, you're going to get the same results. So many times, like, you know, people are like, oh, like, I want to reach this goal, or I want to do this. And, you know, a lot of people have like the same goals and the same aspirations, but not everybody is willing to change something to redirect their course to get them to the destination that they truly want to be at. And so, you know, my advice for people who are wanting to start a business, would just like, don't be afraid to dream, put it all out on paper. And, you know, you have to visualize it. You really have to visualize. A lot of what I do is, like a visual identity, like identifying on not necessarily like the goals that I have, but like who I want to be. Like, I identify with that person now. Like if you were like, oh, you know, I'm trying to stop smoking, like you know, I don't want to smoke anymore. Well, you need to be a non-smoker now. So like when somebody is like, hey, you know, do you want to smoke? Do you want a cigarette? And you're like, oh, no, thank you. Like, I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke. I don't like, you know, and I think that instead of being like, oh, like I'm trying to quit, or like I'm working on quitting, it's like, you need to identify with that person and who you want to become now.
Yep.
Like, don't necessarily focus on like the end goal of not being a smoker anymore. Be that person now. Like, make that person your identity now. And, you know, I think that like, if you look at anybody's life who's successful and, you know, successful in finances, successful in family or relationships, successful in entrepreneurship, you know, what they have done is like, they make small changes in small disciplines, like every year for several years. And it kind of all like compacts, together to make a big change.